Hello guys, welcome back to SWS Boxing, and today I'm delighted to be joined with Alex Pallette. He's had four fights currently, one win with three defeats, and he's boxing this Saturday at the Broadwalk Hall in Atlanta City. He's boxing Zaquin Moses, who's 2-0, and yeah, that is 4 rounds in the super featherweight division, and today, yeah, and good to get you on, Alex. How are you? Fight week?
I'm doing good. I feel strong, healthy. We just ate, made weight perfectly after eating. So we're just waiting for tomorrow. Tomorrow's the official weigh-in, and I'm completely grateful that you took your time to even get in contact with me. I'm extremely grateful. I know you're a young man, but success to your future.
Oh, thank you, mate. Anytime. And before we get into, your fight on Saturday, just briefly talk to us about how you got into boxing.
All right, well, I'm from the city of Pacoima. My uncle used to be a boxer, so he always used to talk to me about boxing, and it just led to this inspiration in me to try to pursue something a little bit greater than what we're used to. None of my family are fighters, so this is how we did it. And I went back to Puerto Rico because you can train for free, and that's what we did. And then 2 years later, I became a professional, and now I'm journeymaning my career and trying to get really good, talented fighters so I can learn as much from the best instead of just fighting anybody when everybody's intention is to hurt you.
Yeah, 100%. And some people don't realize that the journeymen are actually the backbone of the sport, and some journeymen, especially here over in the UK, sometimes hop in on 2 weeks' notice, a week's notice, even sometimes a few days.
Yeah, exactly. We were supposed to take this match. We took it with 2 weeks' notice for Las Vegas, and unfortunately, something happened, and the commission didn't want to approve the fight. But with strong deliberation between our teams and the promoters themselves, we were able to make this matchup 2 months later, and now we're in Atlantic City trying to give people a good show. Um, I'm a respectful fighter. I don't like to play dirty. I don't like to do that stuff. I can if you want to play like that, but I got to talk to my opponent, and hopefully the message is clear. We're going to do our job, and we're going to give people a spectacle. For 12 minutes, we're going to give them a pure spectacle.
Yeah, 100%. So did you say that this fight was meant to be scheduled before?
Yes, it was actually meant to be scheduled, I think, the 25th, 2 months back, which was January. And somehow it fell through. I don't know what happened, but it happened. Unfortunately, the commission made the decision, so we couldn't get paid for it, and the team started to negotiate, and we're here. I'm so grateful to my team. I'm so grateful to Matchroom for accepting it because honestly, it's a great opportunity for me with only four fights, and this one's going to be my fifth.
Yeah, I mean, I was going to ask that. How incredible is it? Sometimes if it falls through the first time, sometimes they don't tend to reschedule it. But how good is it that it's been rescheduled?
For me, it's a good opportunity because it lets me know that maybe they were hesitant in the beginning, but my team is so been my backbone and they sold me as a fighter. They were telling me, no, he's a legitimate fighter and we want him to fight your boy. And it got to a point where they could do dialogue and they can do business chat. And that helped a lot, you know? That helped me a lot because I've never had people so willing and determined to put me against somebody that is most possibly a future prospect for a championship.
Yeah,
And
100% because he's 2-0. He's Matchroom's boy. What do you know about your opponent Zaquin Moses? Of course, he's currently 2-0. I believe is he related to Shakur Stevenson, is he?
he is related to Shakur Stevenson, and they have family ties with the Raymond Fords, and these are all boxing families over here in the United States. So they're great fighters. These people train really hard, and right now they're at the top of the sport. If there's an elite, they're right there on A class, working their way up to eliteness. And I want to be with those people. I don't want to fight for $500 and do certain things that For $500, you still get punched in the face, and this other person's still trying to win. But I've been offered that before, but I feel this is going to be a good experience, and then we can go back to the record table, and we can start making these matches that are a little bit more. I'm so sorry for that. We can start making these matches that are a little bit more calm on me because I'm just trying to fight and make a living. I'm not trying to be a world champ. I'm trying to be the best me, you know? And
Mhm.
these guys are really good, and I want to see how I compare to them because I feel like I'm the equal to any man. And I know it's cocky, but I gotta find out where I stand on this little chopping block. I'm a
Yeah,
little older.
and how do you feel? Of course, he's a home fighter. They're making him out to be, the next star. How do you prepare for that mentally?
I prepared for that mentally, working very hard, listening to my coach. This guy has great instructions. His son has great workout routines, and building a lot of self-confidence because I'm a very strong person. I hit very hard, but sometimes you don't believe your own power. And we've been trying to reinforce mentally, like, you know what? We need to believe we're some hot boys and we got to do our job at all costs. I don't care about the result. I just care about not failing and giving people a spectacle because those are the people who pay.
Yeah, of course, you've had those four fights. They've all been good fights. Of course, the win that you've had was by knockout, so we have seen your power.
And I'm just trying to get an opportunity. Maybe I know if I connect with somebody how I need to, it doesn't take a lot. Maybe five, six, 10 punches, but people go down. People get dizzy. So I just want to land, and I want to find ways to beat skillful fighters. I don't
Yeah,
want to be a skillful fighter that beats up no like chump fighters because that's what happened to me in my beginning, and I quit boxing for many years. I started very young, and everybody wants to win, so sometimes you get the blunt end of that stick.
and do you feel like this fight's going to be your hardest of your fight of your career to date? And do you rate your opponent?
I rate my opponent for the youth and his age. He is what adults have to be working with because he's completely double A prime. So this kid is really good. I'm an old man. I'm 30 years old. But sometimes when you find out against these elite young people, they don't stop. They're young. They want to eat up the world and they won't stop. They don't care about tiredness. They got youth on their side. I got a little bit of experience on my side. And God God willing, a little bit of power. Um, he's a difficult fight. He's a smart boy. He will do his job. I need to do my job as well. And hopefully you guys can benefit from this spectacle that we're gonna throw.
And do you feel like your experience can play a factor?
I feel if he lets me do what I want to do, I'll do what I want to do. Likewise and vice versa to him. So my strategy is to not let him do anything I don't want him to do.
Hmm.
That's the that's my fighting strategy. Um, he's a great fighter, but honestly, I can't think of his greatness. I got to work on my greatness. So all these things about how good he is, and then don't even fight him. Because if
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say how good he is, and I'm not gonna try to match his level, then why am I even trying to fight people like this? I want to know that like, because everybody says you're good, but I'm inconsistent. I want to be consistently good. I want to show people I can win consistently. So I might get you never know how these things turn out. It might not go in my favor, but if I leave a spectacle behind me, who knows? And they might offer another good fight, and that's something I would love.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, it's a chance for you. You're on this massive card, the Boots undercard, and it's a chance for you. Not only for you, it's a chance to it's a chance to show yourself to a wider
Exactly.
audience that may haven't seen you fight before.
And that's what I'm thinking about. I haven't been thinking about the fight because it's 4 rounds. It's 12 minutes. So it's going to be very intense just because the gloves are 8 ounces and it feels like you're getting hit by bricks. But we've got strategies, and right now the game plan is, you know what, we're gonna work for these 12 minutes, and there's gonna be no release. We're gonna give it all we have because we're just men. You know, I'm just a man. I'm not nothing special. These people are the special ones, but I know they're men too. That's why I want to fight them because I feel like I'm the equal to any man.
100%. And of course, you was at the press conference early on. What did you make of what your opponent was saying at the press conference?
Oh, I loved it. I love what everybody said. I wish I could believe that stuff. Oh, I'm the best. I'm here to prove I'm the best. But I know what this sport does, and it's very hard to lose after trying so hard and being prepared. It's like, can you say bad words here?
Yeah, yeah, it's fine.
All right, it's kind of like a mind fuck when you're 100% prepared, you're ready, and you feel like you're gonna win, and you lose. And I know how that feels like. And I also know how it feels like to try to redeem yourself and you lose. So sometimes other people have to experience these things too. We're not here to just win in fighting. That's not the point why we're living. We're trying to pay um if you got a rent, if you got a house, if you're trying to take care of your family. This is what we fight for. So I really don't like it when people say, oh, but it's not about money. It should be. And the greatest opportunities come when money backs it. I feel completely humbled, like grateful that people in the UK are willing to talk to me just based on a fight that I'm gonna appear on. That's extraordinary to me because I'm from a different world. And wow, man, this boxing stuff takes you. Which I'll show you guys right now. If you work hard, it doesn't matter if you lose. We're in the same spot. I travel to the same places as the Zaquin Moses, as the Raymond Fords. So
As the Boots Ennises.
exactly. And I was I've watched them train. I know how I train. And when I watched them train in front of me, I said in my mind, I could be one of their equals because I train hard and I see them train and I got cocky a little, you know, because you see how people train and you see how you train and that gets you a little cocky. So that's pretty much it, man. I love this sport. I've been trying to, as an adult now, to become a professional. It took me 2 years. And that's already like a huge mountain for me. So now I'm fighting in Matchroom right across the street. We're gonna be at the what hall is it? Broadwell Hall, and I'm so grateful. Mike Tyson fought in there. Bernard Hopkins fought in there. Durant fought in there.
And now
I
and
used
now
to watch
you're
those guys.
fighting there.
And now I'm fighting there, and I used to watch that on my computer.
It's
That was
incredible,
my
isn't
own
it?
man. I used to put those YouTube videos on slow mo, and I used to watch those guys throw punches all day. 4 hour montages just watching people punch each other.
Would you say it's a
And
dream come true fighting, where you're fighting and on a matchroom show as well?
it's a fact. They're chasing their dreams right now. They want to be champions. That's not my dream. I already got to my dream, which was to become a professional, find out how to get a license, do all these things. So I'm at my dream. They're trying to chase their dreams, and I'm in the way. That's it. I'm in the way.
And I've got just a couple more questions. Um,
Thank you.
what I was gonna say is, have you, of what can the fans expect from you come Saturday night? Of what they can expect from you, in your fight?
Expect a calm hunter. Expect somebody, even if we're on the retreat, we're trying to set up traps. And when our opportunities open, when the opportunity presents itself, we're going to try to strike somebody down and completely crush them. Um, Showing respect. I'm not going to try to lean down on his neck. I'm going to try to win fairly because real men win by the rules. I don't feel like you can do dirty tricks and then feel proud for a win because I've done them and they get critiqued. You might think they don't, but they get critiqued.
Mm.
So the best thing is just to be a stand-up fighter and win stand-up so nobody questions your victory. And they
And
will.
and when What, like, do you know what whereabouts on the card you'll be fighting towards the?
Shaka, what match are we?
I think it's the four, number four.
We're gonna be in the beginning matches, so if God willing, we're fourth match. That sounds perfect to us. I'm gonna have to hang up this Zoom call. But me and my team, we're completely appreciative
Thank
of
you.
you. We wish you a million successes in this life because honestly,
You got a big future. You got a big future in that, for
Ah,
real.
thank you. And
You're
hang on,
natural. You're a natural kid.
one
You're a
more thing
natural,
is
for real. Yes,
one
okay.
more thing is, do you want to thank your team? Shout out your team or anyone who's helping you.
hey, this guy is the son of Manuel Siaka. Siaka made champions,
39 world champions.
39 world champions, and one of them was Chapo Rosario.
Yeah.
Whoever knows boxing knows Chapo Rosario. I feel like I'm in good hands. These people deserve all the credit for how I feel right now. And I just want to thank you. You deserve a lot of credit because you're chasing your dream. You're doing stuff that I haven't seen nobody do. And I'm grateful for you. I hope you're the best. And to all your viewers, to everybody who's paying attention to this guy, watch this kid. You got a natural talent
That's right.
you got
You're
a
a
natural
natural
talent.
kid.
Yep. You got a natural talent interviewing and you're gonna make it far. Don't worry
Oh,
about it. It might seem hard, but you're gonna get there.
oh, thank you, mate. And from me, thank you for your time and good luck on Saturday night.
Thanks, boss.
Thank you, mate. Bye.
Bye.